Namaste, it's intuitive Michelle Skaletski-Boyd, your soul journey guide and 3 times best-selling author of Words for the Soul. I'm here to share a confession. I am a recovering drama addict. For over 35 years of my life, conflict and chaos drove many of my unhealthy behaviors, and sadly, my tolerance for my own toxicity grew bigger over time. Perhaps you recognize this pattern in yourself or in someone you love. Very early on, I learned to use drama like a drug. I remember as a child and later as a young adult, negatively complaining in a very loud voice so others would notice and then feel sorry for me. Blurting stuff out without any filter just to cause a scene and not take any personal responsibility. Unlike most addictions, drama isn't tangible, yet its destruction has spread far and wide. Many addicts aren't even aware that they have a problem. They just keep feeding off of other people's pity or pain, or look for problems in others in order to keep feeling powerful and even lovable. Maybe you're in a toxic relationship with a drama addict right now, and you're beginning to recognize these behaviors in them. You were probably attracted to your partner at the start because of their perceived suffering. And so you would do what you always have. You'd offer your help and sympathy, and little by little, you got sucked in. And now you're wondering if there's even a healthy way out. Or perhaps you've been focusing on your partner's same interests because you learned early on that molding yourself to what they like is the best way to feel accepted and to be loved. Or maybe you engage in gossip or enjoy stirring the pot and aren't even aware it's the perfect distraction to prevent you from looking within. Perhaps you vent your personal problems to anyone who will listen by using your medical issues, your unhealthy marriage, or your failed career as your reason to exaggerate all of your personal problems. And you're now so addicted to telling the story because of all the attention that you have gained. From a 3D and 4D human perspective, the drama addiction has become a worldwide epidemic. In fact, some psychologists have termed this addiction NFD, which stands for Need for Drama. It's a personality trait that causes people to manipulate others from a perceived position of victimization. Listen, I get this. I am not here to judge. I know what it's like to be born into this and to wonder if there's a way out. Admitting that I had a problem was my first step, and that's why it took me over a decade to write and to release my novel, Silas's Motorcycle Miracle. It's about 2 drama addicts, a motorcycle, and a miracle, and it's based on real accounts from my life and the struggle that I've had with my husband and all the things that we underwent, especially in the first 10 years of our marriage. For the last several years now, I have coached others who are stuck in drama, and I've learned a lot. I've learned about how you're all experiencing the addiction at a very early age. I myself remember acting helpless to get attention and then being sweet to feel accepted, only later to become mean so that I could at least feel like I was in control. As I grew older, I learned how to manipulate the addiction. I'd hide behind a fake smile at work and pretend I was perfect, all the while going through withdrawals of the brain chemical dopamine that gets released whenever we go through that roller coaster of emotions, like the depression and the frustration and the anger that drama addictions bring. To say it another way, after a full day at work, I was jonesing for a fight. And by the time I would get home, I really needed my fix. I wanted that adrenaline, just like a drug. I would yell and I would scream and I would call vicious names, anything I could to feel that euphoria of that fast heartbeat and that increased blood pressure. Only I wasn't at all conscious of it. Even after I became more aware of what was going on, my drama addiction was here to stay. It was so strong that whenever I attempted to give it up, others around me would pull me back in. It became such a cycle. It would repeat itself again and again. This was all happening because I had myself convinced that this is how the world was. I had such seated beliefs inside of me. I was so afraid of exposing the truth. I was ashamed of my chaotic behaviors, and I concealed my noxious marriage, even though deep down I longed for a more enriched and meaningful relationship in life. If you've never heard my story before, this might surprise you. It might even shock you. How can a best-selling author and a renowned soul journey guide and intuitive go from a drama addiction mired in crying and depression and anger and oftentimes rage to living a more peaceful and calm and healthy state of life? I wish I could tell you it was simple. I wish I could tell you the path was clear. Those of you who know me know the struggle was real and it was anything but easy. Like any addiction, my tolerance to drama grew gradual until my need for a solution could no longer be denied. I wrote about many of these manic episodes along with my ahas and my breakthroughs in my book called Silas's Motorcycle Miracle. When you read it, I strongly encourage you to witness it with an open heart. If not for you, then for me or for someone that you really care about. Because all addictions contain pain. And that's why I made the decision to finally turn my life around and to share this book as a roadmap to others like me, a roadmap to recovery. If you've ever wondered if you can escape the pain, break free of the drama addiction, I'm here to tell you it is possible. I am living proof that recovery is achievable. To say it simply, Merriam-Webster's dictionary defines recovery as a return to a normal state of health, mind, and strength, and the action or process of regaining possession or control of something lost. You can take back your power again, even if drama's addiction is all you've ever known, as it was for me. Deep down in your core, there still exists an intuitive knowingness that it is possible to escape this drama addiction as you shift into unity, love, and peace instead. Silas's Motorcycle Miracle brings conscious knowledge and healing to the world. Some chapters may be controversial because they do shine a bright light on drama's addictive behaviors, and for some of you, it may feel way too close to home. And for others, it may be uncomfortable because as the storyline unfolds, spiritual references to the afterlife grow, and that's when healing begins. This book is about a married couple named Misty and Vann Waters who ride their motorcycle to Alaska in one last attempt to save their marriage. While en route, they meet a hippie biker named Silas who helps bring self-awareness to the surface. Yet even with his solid sage advice, drama continues to steer these lovers off course. Can they break free from their addiction? So the real question now is, what would you rather have? Continuous drama dragging on you and on your relationships, or greater joy and peace of mind? If this resonates with you at any level, then deep down you already know the answer. Order your copy of Silas's Motorcycle Miracle, A Soul Adventure today. Then read it, apply it, and get ready for more wild ride soul adventures when you order my novel today.